Hey, what's up, everybody? Beard CannaDad here. Yeah, doing it on a little cheapy cell phone, you know what I mean? But hey, check this one out. This one's called Sensi Star right there. Sensi Star. It's an indica. It helps with sleep. So we're gonna take a look at it here and let y'all get a good look at this nugget right here. But this is my normal evening. I definitely always have to have an indica in the evening. Helps me get through the evening. Definitely keeps me asleep most times. Sometimes the pain is too unbearable. Like I said, car accident 2014, 2 bulging discs, broken and shattered right foot and ankle, 3 blood clots, maybe even had a slight stroke. I was on 8 different medications, 3 times a day, sometimes even more, depending on pain, depending on issues. Blood thinners I've been on, high blood pressure, shit, you name it, I've been on it. And you know, it is what it is, man. But you know, sometimes you linger off and try to find something that might work better. Shout out the medical cannabis industry. I appreciate this coming around and taking an opportunity to come alive, because without it, I don't think I'd be alive. I really don't. And I'd like to shout out my lovely, beautiful wife for being my rock on that whole situation. So she soul-heartedly believes in the cannabis, and she's watched a complete 180 come out of me. So Beard CannaDad, be glad you guys are watching. Touching moment, touching story. I could tell you a lot, but I ain't got time for all that. Not yet. We'll get to it. So tonight we're gonna do the Sensi Star indica to go night-night and hopefully stay asleep. Tonight we're also gonna try Sublime CBD. Me and a gentleman were talking, and CBD does help with high blood pressure, but we're gonna see if it works for blood thinning. So I normally used to take my Xareltos in the evening, so I'm gonna try this CBD, 1 long tube and some Sensi Star, and see where we go. So here we go. Little vial, well, my vial, little. They come bigger, so shout out Sublime. So normally you just take this little squeegee, squeeze it, let it soak up in there. As you can tell, normally or sometimes only gets about half. So under the tongue, hold for 10 seconds and then release. So this is actually made with like a coconut oil base instead of the glycerin base. The glycerin base is more of like a vegetable-y, like oily. With the CBD, without it, it's the purest of the pure. It's the best you can have. So make sure you do not get the one with glycerin in if you're looking to actually make it and let it and help it, let it work for you. Sorry if that sounds confusing. But yeah, So you definitely just want to, just want to take your time and do things slowly but surely, and you know, you'll see what works for you. A lot of people say, oh, this works, that works. Everybody has a different body, everybody has a different chemical, everybody has a different chemistry. So not every bit of flour, or not every bit of CBD, or not every bit of sodas, lollipops, all the edibles, things like that. Some things may not work for everybody. So and they may affect people differently. I've had things that I don't like and my body doesn't like, and I've had to just, one, just get rid of it, or two, just set it aside and save it for another time when I'm absolutely desperate. I'm not a desperate person, especially when it comes to this. A lot of people think you're an addict or this and that if you do it way too much. I don't believe in that. I believe everybody has a certain chemical or a certain missing chemical from their body that needs to be in their body, and the only way to replace it or give it is through naturals. We all know that this plant is all natural. It was grown here on Earth for a reason. But don't get it twisted. The soil does get elevated some, so it depends on what people use. So make sure you pay attention to that as well if you're interested. But Redbeard signing out. I love y'all. Have a good evening. Good night.